Howdy ho, good people of the lands between. This is a follow-up to last week's video. After preparing a couple new characters, I've learned of some new corrections, and even a non-combat farm just next door to the Bestial Sanctum. But first, let's watch how to get there on a brand new character. I have sped it up to 3 times play speed, but you can see the time elapsed in the top right corner. And you'll see it doesn't take us long at all. First things first, we have to get Torrent. We'll go ahead and run to these 3 sites of grace on our way out east. To keep the video focused and as short as possible, I will leave instructions for the Death Root quest in the description. Once we get up here, we'll be able to talk to Melina. She will grant us Torrent. And once on Torrent, we're going to head to the east. As we head east, we're going to want to drift northward. We're going to come to a spot where the ruins bridge a gap in the ravine. There is also a grace here. Feel free to grab this grace if you like. Use double jumps to get above the ruins. And do yourself a favor, ignore the scarab at the top. It is only going to explode. Keep an eye out for the Artist Shack. It will have another grace. From here, descend the cliffside, heading towards the ruins of the Third Church of Marika. You can loot these tombs for extra runes and a cookbook, but more loot awaits in the church. You'll find the Flask of Physic, a Crystal Tear, and a Sacred Tear beside the Site of Grace. Finally, jump into the water and run into a crack in the stone face. Take the portal to the Bestial Sanctuary and enter quickly. Touch the Grace as soon as possible. Now you're all set. I will show you a kill real time in order to demonstrate the timing for these enemies. It is best to sneak attack if possible. Circling around works quite well. And chain R1 attacks after backstabbing. Every now and then the enemies will back up or be knocked down. Make sure to stop swinging and move closer to them. This also gives you a chance to regenerate your stamina. If you run out of stamina, you will die. I recommend using a 2-handed weapon if you can. Otherwise, 2-hand your current weapon. If you want to avoid combat altogether, we have another option for you. These Vulgar Militia enemies will drop a medium to light armor set, 5 Kukri, and 2 different weapons, a Shotel Halberd and a Saw Halberd, which are both usable by strength and dex builds. Once you get about level 30, you should be able to farm these enemies even faster. If you are struggling with this farm, there is another super close by, and we'll run there now. First, grab the Farum Great Bridge Grace at the bottom of the hill. Also, make sure to grab the Golden Seed just here. Then follow the path on the right and avoid any enemies. Once you find the opposing cliff, scale down the east face. Beware of poison traps and munchkins of death. If it is nighttime, there will also be a Knight's Cavalry, so run fast.
Fast as fuck, boy. Still fast as fuck, boy.
Grab the Grace ASAP, and you're golden. This is the TagBackTV rune farm location, and requires no combat. It can be tricky at times, however, and may take a little patience. Once you get the hang of it, you can do this in your sleep. The TagBackTV farm is still the most effective before level 30, but is considerably more boring. I feel like there are lots of ways to make a mistake here, but overall it's going to be less risky. Watch out for random deer and terrain that will trip you up, like this. You will get more runes this way at first, but once you can execute the munchkins, they are quite even. If you are struggling early on, you can always go to the Roundtable and purchase a weapon of your choice. I recommend the spear. The axe is probably another good option. You can also grab basic heavy armor here. It's all basically free anyways, so try them all. I will also leave the location of each class armor set vendor in the description. Another place you can go if you need armor is this location in the Caelid Wilds. It should be easy enough to run here from the Bestial Sanctum, and you can get the coolest armor in the game, the samurai armor. Of course, you can get different armor types in different areas. I believe the bandit armor is in Stormvale Castle, and of course you can find other sets in other places. I hope you have found this video helpful in some way, and I can't wait to see you again.
Have a safe journey.
If you liked the video, make sure to let me know. And of course, the more subscribers we get, the more seriously we can take the channel. So thank you everybody for your support. Have a grand time in the lands between.